What the hell?
Groot has been traveling recently as Rocket's personal houseplant / muscle.
Hello, my name is Fu Manchu. You know what I enjoy a lot about action figures? Build-A-Figures! I don't know why, but they're so much fun to put together. When if you think about it, the companies are really starting to, screw us over because they're like, hey, we don't want to put this together, you put it together. We'll charge you a lot of money, but put it together anyway. Hey, buy these 2 figures over here. You don't want them, but you need these arms and legs, don't you? Haha, first one's free, kid. Oh, man, if you think about it, that's not very nice. But I really enjoy popping them together. When they go together, I've heard a lot of horror stories where they don't. I actually bought one a long time ago where the leg joint did not connect to the crotch joint at all. And it was just like, it just fell out. It did not snap into place or anything. And I was like, oh, so then I had to go on the hunt for that figure that came with the piece that, I think it was the crotch joint, where I had to find that figure again. And it wasn't easy to do. So please, oh, beings that control these things, oh please let all the pieces go together, because otherwise I'm just going to have this, a pile of Groot pieces. Yeah, and I need, 6 flower pots to put him in, apparently. So, there he is, looking all Groot broken up, I guess, and I think it looks pretty good. I really like his head. I really like that a lot. I wish the mouth was painted a little better, but honestly, I think it looks pretty cool no matter what. And, well, I say we pop them together and see what it looks like. So far, so good. Oh, look at that, he's got a leg. Somebody must have watered him, because now he's got 2. Almost done. And there he is. So like Frankenstein, let's say, it's alive, alive! It doesn't sound as dramatic to say, it's a plant, a plant. Yeah, check him out. He looks amazing. Now, I watched a review of somebody's. I don't remember who it was, but their arm wouldn't straighten out. It was like their shoulder joint would not, swivel down or something. Wouldn't, hinge down like that. That would have sucked. I was afraid putting this together because I was really afraid the parts wouldn't go together. And it's worth noting, too, that the crotch where the legs sit attached there, this side over here has a smaller hole joint, and this one over here has a bigger hole joint. So you can't get confused and put the wrong legs on, because they do look kind of identical. But, you wouldn't get that confused. The arms, they're the exact same, pretty much. The holes, I really like these little roots on the back of his arms there, the way they grow up over the ball joint, so when you swivel it around. Oh, it looks so cool. And the other arm there has the same thing. I think that's really amazing. And if you look at his little head there, he's growing little trees out of his head. Oh, he's so cute. Kind of looking like Swamp Thing, just a little bit. Oh, Swamp Thing. You would have a friend, Groot, if you would just hang out with Swamp Thing. But yeah, looks very cool. There's something very pumpkin head about his body shape there. I don't know. The movie Pumpkinhead. Oh, see, he almost fell over there. But yeah, I think that looks amazing. All the articulation is good. He doesn't feel as rubbery as the other figures do. And I really like him. I think he looks amazing. And I don't know how well you'll be able to see his eyes there, but they're black with brown around them. Like I said, my mouth is painted a little bit outside the lines, but it looks like he's painted inside the lines too, so I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I love the green on his chest. There's just subtle... See on his shoulders there, there's just subtle green in different spots. And I think that's really cool, because they could have totally overdid it. Okay, I stand totally corrected. The elbow joints there are very rubbery. When I went to move his arm to straighten out his hand, I noticed how rubbery they felt. They didn't feel that rubbery when I was popping him together, because he felt really stiff and stuff. But, yeah, they're rubbery. But, yeah, I think these 2 figures look amazing together. I don't know. I just think that looks really, really cool. And look how big he is. That is amazing. Now let's see how big he looks like with the others. So here they are all together, and as you can see, Groot is one massive Build-A-Figure. Now, this isn't the biggest Build-A-Figure they've ever made. No, that Sentinel was really big, and a few others, like Apocalypse and stuff, they were really, really nicely sized. So if you think about it, these are actually sized down. Plus, he's pretty skinny. But for the character and for the set, to get all of these together, that looks amazing. And I'm very happy to have gotten all of these together. Man, that's cool, because you know what? To have them all this soon makes me very happy. Plus, to not be going, oh man, if I could just find one of the figures, or one of the pieces, or blah blah blah. Because even if I didn't want Nova or Iron Man, I would still want to finish Groot there. And if I couldn't find them, I'd still complain, so that kind of sucks. So I'm so happy to have gotten these all in one day. That's never happened before in my entire Marvel Legends buying life. I've never actually found the whole set in one day. That is awesome. And plus, this is going to be, I think, a pretty good movie, and I can't wait to see it. And while I'm watching the movie, I can go, oh, I don't have to buy those. I already have them. That's awesome! So there's my review.